The story of Queen Balqis, also known as Bilqis, and her encounter with Prophet Sulaiman or Solomon, is one of the most fascinating narratives in the Quran. It's a tale filled with wisdom, miracles, and political intrigue. Below is a detailed breakdown of the story, its sources, interpretations, and the controversial claim about her being half-jinn. The primary source is Surah An-Naml, which is chapter 27, where Allah narrates the events in detail. Prophet Sulaiman was inspecting his army of humans, jinn, and birds when he noticed the hoopoe bird, known as hudhud, was missing. The hoopoe later returned and reported an astonishing discovery: a powerful kingdom in Yemen, known as Sheba or Saba, ruled by a queen named Balqis. The people there worshipped the sun instead of Allah. The queen possessed a magnificent throne and great wealth. Sulaiman wrote a letter in the name of Allah inviting her to submit to the one God. The letter began with, Balqis consulted her chieftains and advisors, who boasted of their military strength. However, she wisely avoided war, knowing that powerful kings like Suleiman would destroy nations without mercy. She decided to send gifts, gold, jewels, and treasures, to test Suleiman's intentions. Suleiman dismissed the gifts, saying, To demonstrate his divine power, Sulaiman asked his council, "Which of you can bring me her throne before they come to me in submission?" A powerful jinn boasted he could bring it before Sulaiman stood from his seat. But a pious believer with knowledge of the scripture, possibly Asif ibn Barqiya, said he could bring it in the blink of an eye. Miraculously, the throne appeared before Sulaiman instantly. To test Balqis's wisdom, Sulaiman altered the throne slightly to see if she would recognize it. When Balqis arrived, Sulaiman had his jinn build a palace with a transparent glass floor overflowing water. Thinking it was a pool, Balqis lifted her dress to cross, revealing her legs. Sulaiman then informed her it was solid glass, proving his divine wisdom. Balqis declared, The Quran does not state that Balqis was part jinn. No authentic hadith from Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, supports this claim. Some tafsirs, like Al-Talabi and Qisas al-Anbiya, mention that her father was a jinn king who married a human woman. She had supernatural traits like hairy legs and donkey-like feet, which is a symbolic way to describe her sun-worshipping past. However, scholars like Ibn Kathir dismiss these tales as Israeliyat, or Jewish myths. Modern scholars also reject them as unverified legends. From this story we learn several valuable lessons. First, wisdom over war. Balqis avoided unnecessary conflict through diplomacy. Second, humility before Allah. She recognized the truth and submitted. Third, divine miracles. Sulaiman's power was from Allah, not magic. And finally, rejecting shirk or polytheism. She abandoned sun worship for tawhid or monotheism. Let's compare the Quranic and biblical accounts of this story. In the Quranic account, she is called Queen of Sheba without a personal name, whereas the biblical account also refers to her as Queen of Sheba, but does not provide a name. The claim that she was half-jinn is not mentioned in either text. The Quran provides a detailed account of the glass floor test, but it is not mentioned in the Bible. Lastly, in the Quran she submits to Allah, while in the Bible she praises Solomon's wisdom but does not convert. The Quran presents Balqis as a wise, strategic, and humble queen who recognized the truth. The claim of her being half-jinn is a myth from later folklore, not Islamic scripture. The real focus is on Sulaiman's prophethood, divine miracles, and the importance of submitting to Allah. If you enjoyed this journey into the surreal, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's uncover more mysteries together in the next video. See you soon. Thank you.